Hello to all of you from a new video. Babylonian Empire, which existed 4,000 years ago and was renowned as a great power in history, was a city-state that eventually became one of the largest settlements in the world. Babylon was a forward-thinking and incredibly wealthy city. The streets of Babylon were paved with stones, and it had over 250 towers that were at least 100 meters tall. The city was surrounded by walls and had numerous gates. Ferries, roads, and suspension bridges provided an efficient transportation network. The legendary Hanging Gardens, considered an engineering marvel, were located among the structures and were recognized as one of the 7 wonders of the ancient world. The outer city of the Babylonian Empire also had incredible wealth. People created impressive works of art from gold, and structures like a lavish table, a golden lion, and human statues were found in the region. This magnificent city had the largest royal palace ever constructed throughout history. Babylon is also famous for the Babylon Tower, known as the tallest tower in history. The rise and fall of the Babylonian Empire can be explored in our video. The rise of the Babylonian Empire occurred after the fall of the Akkadian Empire. 2 new empires emerged, the Assyrians in the south and the Babylonians in the north. The Babylonians set their sights on expanding their empire by conquering the territories of other countries, as they mostly believed the lands belonged to them. Babylon was historically a city-state that had long existed in Mesopotamia. However, the Babylonians were closely monitored by other city-states, as they believed the majority of the lands belonged to them. During the reign of King Hammurabi, around 1792 BCE, the people of Babylon embarked on expansion efforts with a desire to conquer other city-states. Hammurabi successfully influenced other civilizations in the region, particularly the Assyrians. However, the Babylonians also managed to bring under their control the tribes that were reluctant to expand. As a result, Babylon became one of the most powerful empires in the region at that time. During Hammurabi's rule, the Babylonian Empire experienced significant regional expansion and gained control over many regions in Mesopotamia. One of Hammurabi's most significant achievements was the establishment of a written legal system known as the famous Code of Hammurabi. These laws consisted of a set of regulations and laws written to ensure the administration of justice. The Code of Hammurabi regulated punishments for criminals, managed commercial activities, and provided a framework for maintaining social order. These laws are considered one of the oldest written legal systems in history. However, the Babylonian Empire persisted even after Hammurabi's death. The empire continued through a series of reigns, but gradually lost its power. It weakened and was eventually invaded by the Assyrians in the 6th century BCE. Due to being influenced by many civilizations throughout history, Babylon also holds significant cultural importance. The architectural and artistic works created during the Babylonian Empire period are among the remnants that have reached us. Especially the Babylon Tower and the Hanging Gardens are renowned structures worldwide. The Babylonian Empire is considered one of the most important civilizations in history. Its rise and fall were a crucial period that influenced the history of Mesopotamia, shaping the region's political, social, and cultural structure. Today, the ruins of Babylon can be visited in the ancient city located in the Babel Governorate of Iraq. Of course, after the fall of the Babylonian Empire, other significant civilizations emerged in the region. Here are some important civilizations that emerged in Mesopotamia after the fall of the Babylonian Empire. Sumerian civilization. The Sumerian civilization emerged in Mesopotamia around the 4th millennium BC. It is considered one of the earliest civilizations in history. The Sumerians developed a sophisticated society with advanced agricultural techniques, city-states, and a complex writing system known as cuneiform. They built impressive cities like Ur and Uruk and made significant contributions to various fields such as mathematics, astronomy, and literature. Assyrian Empire. The Assyrians, who were originally a city-state in northern Mesopotamia, gradually expanded their territory and established the Assyrian Empire. They became a dominant power in the region from the 10th to the 7th centuries BC. The Assyrians were known for their military prowess and efficient administrative systems. They built a vast empire and conducted numerous military campaigns, conquering many lands and establishing a highly centralized government. Neo-Babylonian Empire. Following the fall of the Assyrian Empire, the Neo-Babylonian Empire rose to prominence. Under the reign of King Nabopolassar and his son Nebuchadnezzar II, the Neo-Babylonians conquered the Assyrians and established their empire. The Neo-Babylonians were known for their impressive architectural achievements, including the restoration of Babylon and the construction of the famous Ishtar Gate. Persian Empire. The Persian Empire, also known as the Achaemenid Empire, was one of the largest and most powerful empires in ancient history. Led by Cyrus the Great, the Persians overthrew the Neo-Babylonian Empire in 539 BC and incorporated the region of Mesopotamia into their empire. The Persian Empire encompassed a vast territory, stretching from Egypt to India. They implemented an efficient administrative system and promoted cultural diversity within their empire. Seleucid Empire. After the death of Alexander the Great in 323 BC, his empire was divided among his generals. Seleucus I Nicator, one of Alexander's generals, established the Seleucid Empire, which included Mesopotamia. The Seleucids ruled over a diverse population and faced challenges from both external and internal forces. The empire lasted for several centuries and witnessed a blending of Greek and local cultures. Parthian Empire. The Parthians were a Central Asian nomadic people who established the Parthian Empire in the 3rd century BCE. They overthrew the Seleucids and ruled over Mesopotamia and other regions in the Near East. The Parthians were skilled horse archers and maintained a decentralized empire. They had conflicts with the Romans and played a significant role in the power dynamics of the region. Sasanian Empire. The Sasanian Empire, also known as the Neo-Persian Empire, succeeded the Parthian Empire in the 3rd century CE. The Sasanians revived Persian power and culture, establishing a highly organized and centralized empire. They had conflicts with the Roman Empire and promoted Zoroastrianism as the state religion. The Sasanian Empire lasted until the 7th century CE, when it was conquered by the Arab Muslim forces. These are just a few examples of the civilizations that emerged in Mesopotamia after the fall of the Babylonian Empire. Each of these civilizations made unique contributions to the region's history, culture, and political landscape.